back now at Acrisure. Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. Currently, it's the Jets in possession of the football as we get back into the action in quarter two. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. To throw is Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Another carry for Burton. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Folk's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And
anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And able to get this out to the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Back to throw now on first down. He finds Pickens over the middle. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 2nd and 2. He finds Austin complete, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man Johnson, and he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got an open man, it's Pickens. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC divisional round game. And it's the Tennessee Titans who are moving on to the next round as they eliminate the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this 3rd quarter. And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the low one way out there. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Completes it to Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 41. Third and 2, Pickett. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Pickett. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead. The drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Wilson. And he drops. Punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's the Jets punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. .43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. Field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
169 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Pickett now on 1st down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Warren. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Warren. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And when the guys haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
New York set to take the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. And win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, they've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They give to Burton, the fullback. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to the top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided. I think it's fortunate they did on that run.
On now is Nick Folk in the field goal unit for the Jets. That's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Folk's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Another 3 on the board. He's been a lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ballgame because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett completes this one to Pickens. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 211 and 12. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. And instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First throw now for the backup Trubisky. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Wilson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Myles Jack working free that time to take him down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Here's Wilson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Part of my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest. Winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Vaughn is the punter man as he boots this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Harris starts the drive on the ground. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And 220 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Trubisky. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. Again, Trubisky will hold on to it. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. This offense so far. Far on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 4. Complete to Austin here over the middle. Touchdown! Calvin Austin, 32 yards. And the Steelers are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect 2nd half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the 2nd half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the 1st.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 2nd and inches, Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 9 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now it's Wilson. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Here's Wilson. He's got Burton here. Touchdown, Jets. Mike Burton, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Folk connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This will be fielded inside the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give right side. It's Warren. And some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson short of the 45 at the 44. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. On 1st down, Wilson. Up by the Steelers, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll run on 1st down. Warren, and he's going to take this down to about the 17. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Warren. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Up the middle they go. It's Warren. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.